Stop it, please.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Yeah, tell myself I ain't feeling the way. Tell myself I ain't feeling the way. I came far from accepting defeat. Made it down with the blood on my face. We done shed every tear we can weep. Watch them wearing they heart in they sleeves. Don't even come out the fleas. Don't even pay no mind. Cause I'm dressing that the supreme. Nah, the NLFTS, black culture, the blueprint. No with the BS, I'm doing my best. They washed out, need to give it a rest. The table was turned while they try to confess. I'm still the same, needing my space. Be evil, but look good in the face. They half-hazard, but I'm keeping my pace. They half-hazard, but I remember when I was 11 and watching my blood on the TV get spilled out. Now I got a little older, no love for the system, and I'm reaching back for the now. And it's really tough. I done grown on myself to the point I can see that they hate us. All these bought on the web with that woman in price, and they know they won't fade us. If you're not getting money, then shut the up, bro. I don't wanna hear what you gotta say. Cause that chance be the only option for like me. I can't make it no other way. I was sitting in class in the back with my thoughts consuming everything that's around me. When I'm snapping back into reality, still ain't changing, music still found me.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here. Starling Marte up to hit.
The left fielder, Starling Marte.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Now 1-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Kicks and deals. Out to short. Rosario to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is inside, ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Liner, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Trey Turner. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. Singy's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Jimenez stands at first with one out. Next offering is downstairs. Verlander moved to first. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Boog, you got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body. And he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball. Three and two now. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So one out with two aboard. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. Ball one there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 1-0. And there's the strike. This to center field. Peterson on the move. And he makes the grab. And there's two away. Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Luis Robert on deck for Cincinnati. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Luis Robert now. First offering misses the mark. Bases loaded, two down. Next one is off the play. Ball two. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first, and they're up by 3.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. That hits the dirt. 2-2.
2-2.
Next offering is fouled back. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. And Votto is retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and pitching here today, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And here it comes. Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's the strike, 3-1. The pitch. Tapped softly on the ground, and he grabs it in foul ground. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Verdugo, former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to hold up on the 0-2, now a look down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. And there's one away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Strike one. The 0-1. Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. One, two now. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Good eye right there.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And Devers hits that one. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for Detroit. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. And the batter now, JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings through that one for strike one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next pitch inside. And now 3-1. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, now the third baseman, Francisco Lindor. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. The 1-0. Now he breaks his bat. Rosario hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's a strike. Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. Second overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion. And a guy who is, there goes the runner. Out towards left center. And in one hops the wall. The run scores all the way from first. And they lead by 4. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one hit to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Trey Turner with a chance now. A walk and a run scored his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. The 1-0. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
Acuna batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Chop to the left side. Devers tosses across the first, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 5 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The pitch. Slice down the right side. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 0-1. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter. No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Jock Peterson in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Peterson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and now 3-0. Down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. That one's in there, 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1. And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And now it's even up.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch just misses, and it's a full count. Left-hand hitter waits. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And now the 0-1, and fouled off. Got it by him for the K. So the Tigers leave them loaded. It's 5-0.
Playing the same game, the same way through the times. Can things change? Realize the fame games that are mine. You plain Jane's gotta find a new plane for the drive. Hey, word to Nas, I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars, win against all odds. Cause they don't see the greatness till you show them you the man. They're filling up the stands.
Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. LeMahieu gets it to first. One up, one down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And now it's Luis Robert. Picked up a double and 3 runs batted in at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Robert, a former Gold Glove winner, batting 6th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
2-0.
2-1.
On the ground to third. On to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
Now here is Joey Votto. Votto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That one drifts inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And it is 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
And there's a ball. JT Realmuto up next for the Reds. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind of the pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Verlander done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jose Barrios gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. That's to third, into the outfield, base hit. Votto coming home. Verdugo throws to second. The tag out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 6 and the Tigers. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. That one missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Pulls that one foul. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And a foul ball. Renfroe in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And a pitch.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one ripped. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Trace Thompson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Now 3-0.
3-0.
Two on, 2 outs. And he walked him.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. 2 outs, bases loaded. And now Jack Peterson, and he's already singled in this game. This ball's chopped on the ground. Jimenez in plenty of time to first. What a play to end the inning. They leave him loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 6 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Now the left fielder, Starling Marte, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, and he held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
This one smacked out to left center. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the power speed combo. Andres Jimenez singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And there's a strike. Berrios, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Marte takes his lead at third with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Right back to him on the mound.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that's in the dirt. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
The right fielder, Ronald
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Chris, the tools for Acuna, the one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there.
And not just offensively, but this is a guy that has a cannon of an arm. He's thrown balls in over 100 miles per hour. He's got speed on the base paths. He can do it all.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, DJ LeMahieu. And a pitch. That clips the corner. Strike two.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
And next to hit for Detroit, Dalton Varsho. He reached on a walk his first time. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next to hit, Ahmed Rosario.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Jimenez throw to first. And that is the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And welcome back. Leading off, Michael Harris.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And he deals. Well struck right field. And it is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
In now for the Reds, Luis Robert. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Robert tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. And a pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Stepping in, Joey Votto. Bounced out to short, Rosario. Fires across the diamond. 1 away as the second run of the inning scores. And now it is JT Realmuto. That one outside. Ball one. Real Muto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Two outs. And there's a base hit to left.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's a big power threat. Starling Marte. First pitch, and he just misses. He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 8 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. And now 2-2. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Up the middle. Jimenez. Jump throw. And Verdugo is set down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there at the knees. And that's strike one. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. We'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Just off the outside part of the plate. Chopper right side. Over to Turner for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Man at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is fouled back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Tigers lead one. Still 8-0. Back here in Detroit, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. The right-hander back to work. Jimenez, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Comes the 2-2. on the ground. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singing, Acuna is one of the most talented players in the game. Rewind, he debuted in 2018. He was only 20 years old. There's the strike.
Yeah, I can't imagine, Boog. I mean, when I was 20 years old, I was still trying to figure things out in college, and now you're a kid with all the cameras on you playing in front of thousands of people.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2018, he went on to win the National League Rookie of the Year that year. Just showed how he was setting the table for a really great career.
1 and 2 now on Acuna. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
One of the things for me was just how comfortable he was, the exuberance that he brought to that dugout and to that clubhouse. You saw Atlanta Braves organization that's normally pretty straight-laced, buttoned up, having a lot more fun.
2-2 now. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and the speedy runner is on at first. Michael Harris, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Here's your 1. And that one is inside.
1 and 2.
Barrios a check to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. That misses the zone. Now 2 and 2. Kicks and deals. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Righty delivers. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Robert stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Acuna on second. Harris on at first with 2 down. Next offering is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering misses. 3 and 1. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Next for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. 1 for 3. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Devers puts it away, and that ends the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 8 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and now the right fielder, Trace Thompson. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Alcantara back to work. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And Jock Peterson stands in. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits.
1 and 2.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Ball 1 low.
You know, Boo, DJ LeMahieu is one of those guys that if you're on the other side and your pitcher's got a no-hitter, he's the last guy you want to see at the plate, just because his bat control is so good. He uses the entire field.
And the 1-0. Called strike right there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Two. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Down in order go the Tigers. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, JT Realmuto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Berrios back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So a man aboard, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Realmuto aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch off the plate. And now 2-0. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ian Hamilton preparing to come on if needed. Irvin getting loose as well. That one missed. Now 3-0. Strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. 3-2 now. Swing and a base hit. Around second is Real Muto. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Corey Kluber.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Back to the top of the lineup, Starling Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, and it just misses. Kluber, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Next pitch is downstairs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. This to third. Tosses to first. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thompson hauls it in, 2 away. Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1.
Trey Turner.
Rips one to right. Thompson pulls that one down, and the inning is over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Reds 9 and the Tigers nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Varsho. The wind of the pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs. The punch out there looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Rosario stands in now, looks at that one inside. Right through there for a strike. 1-1 now. A little bit low.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. That's out to center field. Harris makes the catch, and that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they're down 9-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. And the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the right-hander back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Off the plate inside, and the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. And that's down and away.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. And here it comes. Got him. And 1 out now. Michael Harris, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is gone. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 1 out, nobody on. Luis Robert, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. And that's a little high. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a strike, and the count's even at 2. And down on strikes. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-zip. You're dialed into the show.
Until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Rafael Devers. The pitch. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Graham Ashcraft loosening up for manager David Bell. Oh, 1 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And foul ball. One and 2 now. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Renfroe in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Righty to the plate.
Nope, ball 3.
There's a strike. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And Renfroe is retired.
Now back. The first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Tigers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. The 1-0. And that misses off the outside edge.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
3-0.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And Guerrero is set down. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. The pitch. Guerrero makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Francisco.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Out there to center. Peterson makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Starling Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's outside. 1-0.
1-0.
The wind of the pitch. On a line, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jimenez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner. Marte back in standing. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around second is Marte. Marte is waved home. He scores, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got an RBI triple.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back at Comerica Park. Last chance for the home team. Now at the plate, Trace Thompson.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Shaw.
Here's Jack Peterson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty delivers. That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll reach second with one away.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Man at second with one away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. The pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Pitch misses. And the count is even 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Dalton Varsho up now for the Tigers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a bouncer. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds slug their way to a win in this one.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Pardon my French, I'm with